Well, hello, my fellow Geminis, and happy birthday season. Okay? Very exciting. I feel like when our season rolls around every year, it's like everybody can somewhat breathe a sigh of relief and just have fun. That's what Gemini is all about, right? We're here to do a reading. There's a few things I want to talk to you about. Please don't fast forward through this. We're going to go back to the old micro reading times of noon Chicago time on Thursdays because evenings are not working out. Nobody's coming. People are busy. So we're going to go back to that. Number two, check out the website. And I know I say this all the time, but I put a bunch of spell work up there that I now offer. And I think I posted it, was it Monday last week? I think it's been up for about a week. And let me tell you, I've been busy, and this helps keep this channel on the air. Whatever profit I make keeps this channel on the air. So I can do these general readings for free. I'm still doing readings. I only give one option, and it's our reading. Again, hit the drop-down box below, tap the link to my website, and go look at it. I redid the whole thing with all new options of calling in your soulmate spell work and cutting the ties that bind and several other ones, and there'll be more to come. Very excited, and evidently a lot of people are too. So don't forget to please like and subscribe to this channel. It keeps it on the air. It's been a struggle lately. I've had a tick of an upturn, and I hope it continues to be that way. My fellow Geminis. Anybody new here? I'm a Gemini. So let's get to it. Now this week we're going to use the Star Spinner Tarot. I have not used this in forever, and I used it I think on the micro readings last week. I hope you guys, happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, Geminis. Okay. I hope you had a great weekend. We're also going to use a cosmic timing. I want to get a time frame, don't you? I know I do. Everybody always wants to ask for a time frame and things to come in the reading, so we're going to do it. I may pull another deck too. I don't know. So let's get it on. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hit like and subscribe. Share. Share with your friends. Crowning card. It's the Five of Wands. Oh boy, has there been a conflict? Look at the little fairy. Has there been a conflict around you or for you? Part of the spread. Oh. The Queen of Cups. Interesting. This really makes me, the Queen of Cups is the most psychic card to me in the deck of tarot, but it's also the Queen of Love, like considering love. Again, crossing card. Ace of Swords, new beginning, truth, and justice. It's like after either being conflicted yourself over love or the possibility of love, a new beginning, cutting through the bull hockey, and it may very well be, again, Jupiter. As I tape this today, Jupiter went into Gemini, y'all. Okay, it's going to be a life-changing time for us over the next year. Crazy good things coming when Jupiter comes into our house. Okay. So this may be for some of us Geminis out there that have been like, I don't really know if I want to date or get in love again. I don't know. I think I'm just going to focus on myself. This seems to be a running theme the last month or so with Gemini, with a lot of Geminis. But somebody comes along that makes you consider love again, new beginning. They make you want to be in love. Oh, that's the name of it. They make you want to be in love again. That says a lot for a Gemini, cross watchers, okay? You got to give a 50,000 million% for a Gemini to stop and want to go, well, they may give me as much as I give, so maybe I may want to do this. Interesting. For the base, okay, then base of the spread. Oh, it's the Chariot. Look at that. Moving forward in victory. Look at that. And this Chariot, it's a black and white kitty cat. Card of Cancer. Black and white kitty cat instead of the black and white horses, which means yin and yang. Moving forward in victory for Gemini. I know it. I know it. I can feel it coming. I've been feeling it coming for weeks with these planetary alignments that are happening all around. There's somebody, listen, Geminis are hardcore, okay? And anybody that's been on the membership side of this channel, again, you know, there's new changes to that coming up here too, knows that I have said in the past that Geminis are hardcore. They're not going to settle for anything less than absolute love. So if you're not willing to be an absolute total romantic, taking a nap together, buy each other gifts, leave each other notes, then you might as well just keep on stepping, okay? Because that's what we expect, and that's what we do for you. The fact that we get here, the Chariot means moving forward in victory past. Oh, well, look at you. Yeah, you've been now you could have been dealing with a fellow air sign in the past that you dealt with, but quite frankly, I feel like you've been concentrating on you. The Queen of Swords. Look, she's got a white and a red rose in her hand. That is love, hope, companionship. Are you ready for the present? Wow. This is Fortitude, the card of strength. Could be a Leo, but a very strong bond happening. All the flowers, y'all. For the near future. Ooh, the 5 of coin. What's interesting to me here, because the other thing that came out that was off the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Wands. Here's the thing. Maybe this is why I felt as if I needed to say this earlier. If you're a cross watcher and you are considering getting in or into a relationship or asking out a Gemini, don't do it unless you're 1,100% in. I'll say this. If a Gemini just wants to have fun for a couple weeks, they'll tell you straight to your freaking face. And you should say the same thing. Let's just, you know, have a little spanky time for a little bit and then move along our way. If they're interested, they'll say yes, and they'll be fine. There will be no clinging to you. Trust me, Geminis don't cling, okay? But I feel like the fact that we get these 2 cards in your near future means that I feel like you are the one, Gemini. It's almost like, I'm going to say it. There's a child in this picture. I feel like there's somebody you begin something with, and either they don't get along with your child or they have a child that you don't get along with. Sorry, I always say it how I feel it. Or maybe you don't want to date anybody to have kids. Or maybe they say, I don't want to date anybody to have kids. And that's fine. It ends. That's the abandonment. You're fine. This is you. You're the queen. Okay? But you move on to something bigger and better. I feel like in June, Gemini is going to have like 10 people interested in him this year. And I feel like, so it was a dalliance for a minute. You felt something. That's why you're like, see, this is why I don't jump in and start dating again, because people can be a-holes, okay? But I feel like after that happens, right after that, you meet the real one. Your position, yeah. The Hanged Man in reverse, no longer being hung up. It makes you perceive things differently. You can have a strong bond with somebody that can end up not being the one that you're supposed to end up with. You were supposed to meet them to teach you something, okay? Maybe you never wanted to have kids. Maybe they never wanted to have kids. This was the period at the end of the sentence saying, yep, you were right. That feeling was correct. So we're going to move on to somebody who's a lot like you, whatever it is that you're wanting out of life. Again, it makes you, yeah, the weight's over. 3 of Wands in reverse. It's like you date somebody a couple times, they don't end up being it, but then like you like decide, no, I just don't want to see you anymore. We don't want the same things in life. And then kablam, like the next day or that afternoon, you meet the one. It's like that was just a little hang up beforehand. Yeah, the Eight of Cups, everything works out. So many possibilities. That's the Hope and Fears card. The Magician's on the bottom of the deck, your potential outcome card, which is you can make whatever happen, happen. Let me just say this before we pull more cards. I think all this is happening. I know this is a weekly reading, y'all, but I'm telling you, from now until the end of June, I don't care that we go out of Gemini season, you know, in the third week. I don't care about that. I'm telling you that from now, this moment in time, hell, you may have met this person over Memorial Day weekend that you had old spanky with, and then and dated him a couple of times and was like, nope, this isn't it. Okay. And then I'm telling you, immediately afterwards, there's some kind of hang up with the first person that you date a couple times. If you're in a long-term relationship, this isn't your reading. Go watch your moon, rising, Venus sign, okay? Don't let it go, because Geminis can be like, okay, I'm going back into my cave now after something. Like, don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. Don't let the world win. I say this to people all the time. Like, something goes the wrong way, it doesn't work out, you should be going, thanks for making sure and getting it out of my life so that I didn't, you know, go down the wrong trail and end up miserable years from now. Don't let whatever win and make you go back into your cave, Gemini, because I'm telling you, this is going to give you a different perspective and a new beginning. It's like, just as soon as that's over, this new beginning, the one that makes you want to fall in love again. I know it's happening. I can tell because of the Queen of Cups. The Magician, it's up to you. It's always up to. It's called free will. You can crawl back in your cave and sit on your couch every weekend and not go anywhere because this jerk off decided to be a horrible person, or just like, well, he told me he didn't want to do this, and she told me she didn't want to do this, but then they just said they do want to do it, and I don't. I told them I didn't, so I'm out. It's like a microsecond on the map of your life. Don't let it, because I'm telling you, it changes. You get unhung up. You get a great new beginning. The wait is immediately over. Everything works out. You just got to keep trucking. The Magician, okay? I'm telling you, there's no way. There is no way in hell, okay, that if I dated somebody and it just didn't work out, it's a freaking date. It's not the end of the world, right? That I would let that person make me crawl back home and get into my cave. Screw that, okay? Because you've got this waiting out here for you. I can see it happening because, you know, we've been talking so much about Jupiter and Gemini and it being our birthday season. You go, oh, great, so this is my birthday. Fine, thanks. Don't do it, okay? Let's pull the time cards because I got time. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notification, hit all. Help your girl, okay? Stay on the air. Here they are. And, you know, hit the drop-down box. Check out all the spell work. You know, sign up, contact me. Send me a contact on the website. Send me a message. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And we'll set up a reading time or whatever. Don't forget, micro readings change back to noon on Thursdays. We're going to get time frame, okay? And we're going to time frame for the person that's going to be here for a millisecond of your life. It's not even worth a ting, okay? And then the next person. Ooh. Yeah, this one says try later. That's for the first one, okay? And then it says more than a year. Now, I'll say this. To me, whenever I get anything, it says a year. Next new moon on the bottom. Look at that. When is the next new moon? Hold on. The next new moon, bear with me. Where you at, buddy? Is, oh, look at that. It is June the 6th. I'm telling you, there's somebody coming at any second if that hasn't already happened. Okay, and then you move on from it, and right around the next new moon, look at, I'm not going to pull it off the bottom. Around the next new moon, a relationship that will last more than a year. I'm telling you, okay? I would never let anybody dampen my light. I would never let anybody have the satisfaction to make me stop just friggin' loving and enjoying life. We are the gods of chaos. We handle chaos better than anybody in the world does, besides Virgo. Does it get tiring? Yeah, but don't let it get you down in the mouth enough to give up on this that's coming. I'm telling you, it's a millisecond in time with this other douchebag, okay? It's like, oh, I had a really good date, and then we slept together on the second date, and then by the third date, they were like, or they tried to sleep with me. I'm like, I'm out. Let them out. Open the door, kick them on the butt on the way out, okay? That's your reading, Gemini. There is somebody coming that's going to make you want to love again. Don't let the little rat before that mess it up. That's your reading. Hit like and subscribe. And as always, here is me wishing you all the happiness and joy and happy birthday season that you can possibly carry. Love and light, dear friends. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.